Welcome, folks, to some Week 8 action here in the Tecmo Owners League. Season 8, well underway at this point. We're approaching the halfway point. I can't believe how quickly it's flying by. Today we have a matchup for you between the 1-2 Punch, which are the only other undefeated team besides my own Chicago Drunkards. They are 6-0. And they are playing against the Virginia's finest WTC team. Let me just check and make sure on that, because I don't understand why West Virginia is called WTC. Maybe one of the fans out there can explain to me. Virginia's finest, WTC. Owned by Travis Greer. And the 1-2 Punch team is owned by Seth McKee. The WTC team is not doing too shabby themselves. They are currently 5-2 with a plus 125 point differential. That is roughly 35 points better than the undefeated 1-2 Punch, which is interesting because Virginia Finest has 2 losses and the 1-2 Punch has none. So without any further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. And here comes Joe Lewis, folks. He returns back. That's good news. And the coin toss here. This game has pretty big playoff ramifications already here in Week 8. Virginia's finest will return the kick. And here we go. Shane Mosley kicking it off for the 1-2 Punch. Low returns it from his own 8. He looks pretty slow to me. Up to the 20, 25, up to the 26-yard line. And here we go, folks. Big game here. He's got a wide open receiver at the bottom. Can he hit him? He does in stride. And after about 12 yards of rack, he'll get taken down just inside the 30. So that's one way to start off the ball game. One play well into 1-2 Punch territory. This one will be a Thomas Hearn sack. Quarterback just takes off with it this time, throws it across the middle. Folks, a few tacklers miss, and after 3 plays, the finest have a touchdown. Thomas Jefferson from George Washington. I knew Thomas Jefferson was from Virginia, but I didn't recall George Washington was. Big kick. Here comes Dempsey, returning from his own 5. He'll get it almost. Oh wow! With a swift little block there, he squeezed out 10 plus yards more of return there. Here we go. 4 wideouts, looking for a receiver. Who's it gonna be? Throws across the middle. Pass is knocked away by the pass rusher. 2nd down and 10. Lots of motion before the play. What's it going to be? It's going to be a call play, but gets the pass off anyway. Nice slant pattern there, and Ali picks up about 26, 27 yards there. 1st and 10 at the 43. Handoff. Off the left tackle. Gets about 12 and a 1st down. Really didn't get touched till he was tackled 12 yards down the field. This will be a toss play to the top. He'll get about 3 there. 2nd and 7. Leonard. Toss play. 1st and 10. Lewis gets about 13 on that toss. They are already in the red zone, folks. Here comes Leonard. Looking for a receiver. He's got one at the bottom, but once again, the pass is knocked away by the fierce pass rush of the Virginia finest. Called play there, and it's 3rd and 16. Offside eye, tight end at the bottom. Decent blocking. Who's he throwing to? Oof. Excuse me, folks. That was thrown into double coverage. It'll be a field goal attempt now, and this one is not going to be good. Bounces off the post. I'm surprised it even hit the post. That's how far up the arrow was. Shotgun play now, looking for a receiver. He's got one long and deep at the top. Throws it short to the flat instead, and he'll pick up about 5. Double tight end set. This is a handoff. The off left tackle run gets a couple. It'll be 3rd and 1. Can they get it? Looks like they called the same play. They did. And he'll get it this time, but not much more. 1st and 10. Thrown into coverage that time. Lucky it wasn't picked off. That was a terrible decision. From start to finish. Handoff off the right tackle. This is going to be a big gain, folks. To the 30, the 20, the 10, and Robinson will take it in for a touchdown. Michael Robinson with a big touchdown. Extending the finest lead to 14-0 pending this extra point. Looks good. Looks through. 14-0. And the 1-2 punch will get another opportunity. It's still early, but you never want to be down 2 touchdowns at any point in the game. Modest return up to their own 14, and here we go. 1st and 10. Handoff straight up the middle. 2 yards. Oh, I need to stop yawning. 3 wideouts, 1 back. Called play. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Lawrence Taylor takes him down. Looks like the same play is called, and the defense doesn't call it. And this will be a deep pass down the bottom sideline and just out of reach. Overthrew him by about a yard. Big punt. Very modest return. That returner is quite slow. So here we go, folks. 3 wideouts. Handoff off the right tackle. That'll be 6. First and 10. Handoff off the right tackle. Gets about 5, 6, 7. Couple of broken tackles. And it'll be 2nd and 2. Knocked away. Double tight end set. No gain there. They're going to have to punt it away. Boy, that play worked a couple of times in short yardage situations, but not that time. Big punt. Way too much power. Way out of the back of the end zone. 4 wideouts. 1 running back. A lot of pass rushers. Throws it wildly. That was very inaccurate, but the guy was wide open at the top of the screen. Pro form, tight end at the top. Tackled for a 2-yard loss. Throws into coverage, knocked away. A slow returner once again. Does not get much. This has been all finest so far. 1-2 punch have really gotten very little going. 1 missed field goal attempt. Thrown across the middle there. Covered well. Knocked away. This is that off left tackle run. And this time you'll get a couple. It'll be 3rd and long already. Could be a short drive. This is not the play I would call in this situation. But it looks like it's going to work, folks. He gets exactly what he needs. Maybe 1 extra yard more. 3 wideouts now. Tight end at the bottom of the screen. Looking for a receiver. Who's it going to be? Deep. Pro form. Tight end at the top. That handoff. Gets him about 2. It'll be 3rd and long. And we're slowly creeping toward halftime. Oh, big. Wow. Is it a sack? Yeah, finally, after a long grapple. What a pass rush. Here we go. It'll be, yes, it looks like he'll punch it way out of the back of the end zone. Handoff off the left tackle. Down after about 3 yards. Fades back to pass. Looks to throw. Knocked away at the last second. 3 wideouts, 1 back. Toss play to the top sideline. 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 3. That ball bounces at the goal line. That's how slow the returner is. And they're in trouble, folks. Backed up against their own goal line. Shotgun. He's got some time. The press pro holds up well, but he throws to a guy who's fully engaged in a grapple. Shotgun play once again. Ooh, it's the draw play. That is awfully ballsy, since it's so slow to develop. Handoff off the right tackle. Couple of good moves, but it's 4th down and 3 already, folks. And after scoring 2 quick touchdowns to start the game, both offenses have now completely stalled out after several drives that don't end in points. And with very little time left, the 1-2 punch will take one last swing at it. The quarterback panics, comes up in the pocket, throws all the way across the field. Not sure who that was to, but it was wildly inaccurate. Looking for a receiver. Can he find one? He does. But he'll get tackled immediately. And folks, we're going to halftime. 14-0. 2 quick touchdowns in the first quarter are the only points we've seen so far. I thought we might be headed toward a shootout, but the second quarter, the defenses just stymied each other's offenses. All right, 1-2 punch. This is their opportunity to turn things around, to turn their luck around. Up to the 15, broken tackle. He'll cross the 20 after a broken tackle. 1st and 10. Here we go, 1-2 punch. Offset I formation, tight end at the bottom. Nice block there by the other running back, but he doesn't hold it for very long. Short gain. Looking for a receiver. Can he find one? No, he cannot. That was a bad choice. Thrown into double coverage. You gotta feel like one of those will turn into a pick pretty soon. This pass is much better. Picks the right target, throws it accurately, hits the man in stride, and folks, we're at the 17-yard line. Fades back to pass, looks for a receiver, knocked away. 3 wideouts. Handoff, off the left tackle, crosses the first down marker and the end zone. The goal line. Money Mayweather puts the 1-2 punch on the board finally, folks. Finally puts them on the board. 14-7. The kick is off. Mosley kicks off to low. But the best he can hope for is the slow returner doesn't fumble. Although somehow they're starting at the 31-yard line here, which is very surprising given how poor that returner is. Throws into coverage, knocked away. That play hasn't produced too much for them today. Wow, that short running back in the flat doesn't seem to catch very well out of that formation. Shotgun, looking for an open guy, throws it short, finds the right guy. He's not fast, but he does have hands. And my goodness, folks, we have an injury on the field. John Rolfe goes down after a 7-yard reception. He has been replaced in the lineup just in time for the Finest to punt. Folks, it's 14-7. And for the first time since the first quarter, the 1-2 punch team has an opportunity to tie this ball game up. After a touchback, they'll start off at their own 20. And here we go. Throws. Shot. Wow, those defensive backs really closed on him quickly, but he did catch it. That's a big gain. They're already in Finest territory. Throws it short to the curl route. Muhammad Ali. He's got hands, but he's not fast. Pro form, tight end at the top, runs straight up the middle. Looking for a oh my goodness. He had options, but Bruce Smith takes him down. He just waited way too long on that one. Toss play, line it up well. The blockers line up well. Oh my goodness, I don't know how they missed that block there. Somehow he got around a blocker that was in perfect position. And this kick is going to be no good, folks. Wow, that's the second one, I believe, and the Finest. Seems like the luck is on their side. Play action pass, looking for a receiver. He has one over the middle. He'll get about 15 on that one, folks. 1st and 10 again. Fades back to pass. Looking. Picked off. Thrown into double coverage. I've seen more than a few of those today, and finally one was picked off. And now the pendulum may be swinging a little bit back in favor of the 1-2 punch. Picked off, starting with excellent field position. It'll be 3rd down and 2. High formation, runs straight up the middle. He'll get the 1st down, and that's about it. We're now at the 38-yard line. Looking for a receiver. Throws it to the flat. He'll catch it, but get nothing. It'll be no gain. Looking for a receiver. Does he have one? Yes, he does, but he's tackled immediately just shy of the 20-yard line. The 1-2 punch are knocking on the door of tying this one up. We are in the 4th quarter now. Throws it to the flat. Gets down to the 1st down marker. It'll be just inches short. 2nd and inches. Let's see how they play it. Three wideouts now. And this play's called by the defense. And it'll be 4th and 4. And the 1-2 puncher going forward, folks. Huge play. What do they call? It's a pass. The quarterback just takes off with it himself. And he'll get the 1st down and inside the 5. Wow. The quarterback did not hesitate on that play. Toss play to the top. And folks, pending the extra point, we're going to have ourselves a tie ball game. This game is shaping up to be a thriller. This one is good. 14-all. 14-14. Mosley kicks it off. Though he's tough to watch, but he gets the job done. 14-all. 3:37 left in Tecmo time. Shotgun play. Pass pro holds up well. Throws it across the middle. He'll get a 1st down. Breaks a tackle. Crosses midfield. 40, 30 to the 28-yard line. The Finest are starting to wake up. And that offense better. Or they'll find themselves on the losing end of this real quick. Thrown deep. Touchdown. Finest. It took the 1-2 punch tying up the game for George Washington to wake his ass back up. And we have ourselves a 21-14 ball game. The 1-2 punch will get it back. They got plenty of time. Can they do it? Can they return the favor? Can they counter punch? Decent return, couple of nice moves, my goodness. Actually, this is an excellent return, just shy of their own 40. Folks, here we go, offset eye, tight end at the bottom. Run straight up the middle, that one was well defended. Pro form, tight end at the top. Handoff, tackled, few yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and long now. What are they going to do? Fades back to pass. Looks. He's got one deep. Is it accurate? Oh my goodness, what a JJ catch. Mike Tyson coming down with it. He won't get much after the catch. But boy, oh boy, what a huge game. What a clutch play at a much needed time. As the clock dwindles and we're now inside of 2 minutes. Throw is intercepted at the goal line. You cannot do that 1-2 punch. You cannot do that. Getting all that way. Big run by Robinson. And now the clock is definitely becoming an issue. Pro form. This is the left tackle. Run. No bueno. This play is well defended. Butterbean gets in there and stuffs that running play. Shotgun play, lots of wideouts. He's going to throw it deep, just out of the reach of the hands of the outstretched receiver. And the 1-2 punch will get one more chance. The only problem is, there's a lot less time now than there was on their last drive when they started it. 32 Tecmo seconds is not a lot of time. And I believe they're out of timeouts. 3 wideouts now. Toss play, that is not the type of play calling, and the defensive called it somehow. 4 wideouts, here we go. And the quarterback throws it across the middle, wildly inaccurate, into double coverage. My goodness. 1-2 punch with 14 seconds to go. Fumble! The Finest will pick it up. Big sack, big fumble, and with an exclamation point, the Finest are going to get out of here with an impressive victory. Very evenly matched game. It's going to show a 2-touchdown win for the 1-2 punch. But this was a very close game. Very well played by both sides. They both have teams they can be proud of. Likely see both these teams in the playoffs. Wow, what a catch there. Catching a fumble. Oof. Ugly way to end the game. Looks like it's going to... I thought he was going to score. Well, 28-14, WTC, the Finest, take it. Very evenly matched, as I said. Both defenses were clutch. There was a huge play by Mike Tyson that led to 0 points. But he gave them the chance to tie. Unfortunately, on the very next play, the quarterback made a terrible decision. And folks, that'll do it. This is Joe Shitbag Mitchell signing off.